Every October 31st, children all across America do something unusual. They put on strange clothes. They may even paint their faces to look like someone different. They walk around to different houses. They knock on the door of the house. And then they ask for a sweet candy treat. The tradition of Halloween is very old. In fact, historians, people who study history, believe that Halloween traditions began as long as 2,500 years ago. They believe these traditions started in ancient Ireland with the Celtic people.
The Celts had 2 seasons, summer and winter. The bright half of the year was summer, and the dark half was winter. They believed that the bright half of the year ended around October 31. After this day came the beginning of the winter season. The Celtic people called this change in season Samhain, which means the end of summer.
Samhain was a special time. It was a celebration of the end of summer, or life, and the beginning of winter, or death. So it was also a frightening time. The Celts believed that there was a natural barrier between the living and the dead. But around this time, the barrier disappeared. They believed that spirits could rise from the dead around the time of Samhain. They could come among the living, and the spirits could even occupy the body of a living person during the next year.
Historians say that during the celebration of Samhain, the Celts dressed themselves in different clothes. They walked through their villages making lots of noise, and they caused disorder in the village. They believed that this frightened the spirits away. Some historians also believe that the Celts sacrificed humans or animals during this celebration as a warning to the spirits.
Other people groups in other parts of the world celebrated similar holidays. Around the year 400, Christians came to Ireland. They began to celebrate Christian holidays at the same time the Celts celebrated their holidays.
For many years, the church had a celebration in honor of saints, special people in the church. They called this celebration All Saints' Day, or All Hallows' Day. It was a day to celebrate these special or holy people. They celebrated All Hallows' Day on November 1, and after a time, people began calling the Samhain celebration All Hallows' Eve. That is because it happened on the evening, or night, before All Hallows' Day. Language is always changing. After a while, people shortened the name All Hallows' Eve to Halloween, and that is what we call it today.
For many people today, Halloween is a very important time. It is a day to celebrate the people who have lived before us. Many people believe that Halloween started in the Americas, but that is not true.
Irish settlers brought Halloween traditions to the United States in the middle 1800s. But Americans did not widely celebrate Halloween until almost 100 years later, during the early 1900s. Today, children all across the United States dress up on October 31. They go from door to door demanding candy by saying trick or treat.
Trick or treat!
And some still cause trouble too, just like the ancient Celts celebrating Samhain.
People celebrate holidays like Halloween all around the world. Many countries and people groups have a celebration to remember people who have died. They do not always call these celebrations Halloween, and they do not always celebrate them on October 31. But the celebrations all have similar meanings. So, how do you celebrate Halloween?